Welcome back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another barbershop talk. Tune in, tap in, and just enjoy the ride to the conversation. So, my brother, family matters. And I'm not talking about the TV show, nor I'm talking about Drake. I'm talking about family matters as in the family values, the morals and principles, the things that we pass down from generation to generation, our old ways of teaching, the way of the ancestors, the way of the elders. Why do you feel that our next generation now is trying so hard to change what our OGs did, our parents did, or possibly our grandparents, you know what I mean?
Um, I feel like we just getting pushed negativity. That's why, and that's what's glorified. That's what's shown on television. Like nobody would know what a hood would be or somebody else was living if it wasn't for social media and that you feel me, that vision, that thing they set in our face. I said America show skinny kids in Africa 24/7, so that's all we think. That's over there. When actually it's beautiful buildings. Y'all already know about the animal kingdom over there, and just very different than what's portrayed. So I just feel like a lot of us been just lied and shown something that's really not what it is. For real, for real.
We believe in the lies that we are told because the television or what we scroll on for social media, whatever platform, the fake news, the fake information, or the half truths, so to say, where it's not the whole story. Because why? You got to follow certain guidelines. So I can only tell you so much. So this goes into what I want to also ask you about is about free will once again. I understand like when people put their money into something, it's supposed to make you want to do it. But I feel like there's another side to that, which is if you are willing to do it on your own free time, with your own free will, then I feel like you are more susceptible of doing whatever it is that you want to do.
I can see where you're going from with that perspective.
Like, do you have no money? Do you have no purpose? Nothing to gain from it.
It came from the mud.
You just decided on the whim, hey, I got curious, I wanted to do this with your own free will. And you decided to study upon it, look about it, research it, do your investigation, soak up knowledge. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like it doesn't always have to be the simple fact of how much money you put into something. It's about the free will. What do you choose to do with your own free will?
Do you continue to waste it to blind things or open your mind up to reality? Very simple. Like the way things are going, like how everything is all coming back to one. Changes. Um, I feel like energy, a lot of things just changing. I said so. Some of the younger generation are picking up on things. So they're like, I said, I feel like as much as the internet television fucked us up, it got us right in the right moment. Because everybody started to realize that, hold on, y'all seeing that over there. We seeing this too. Our stories online. So everybody talking, everybody chirping. Like everybody going that connection. Like, nah, bro, a lot of stuff not right, and we trying to make a change.
Yeah.
And the only way to make that change is staying together, being connected. That's why I don't know if you've seen the people getting together, blocking the celebrities.
TikTok.
Hmm. Like that's a shift right there within itself. Nah, this Met Gala shit y'all doing, we ain't never seen nothing that be going on in there. Is weird. Then y'all say some weird stuff. It's a lot of weird going on,
A big fact.
and we ain't our past. We got the knowledge, but we ain't that.
Like I remember we had the conversation, like of all the pictures that have been taken in certain places of all the events, why hasn't there been pictures inside the Met Gala?
Exactly.
Like some of these major events that they throw in our faces from for the celebrities that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the such and such carpet, or this is the blase blase event, or such and such awards.
And all these cameras we got now, everything we got, and y'all ain't nothing. That sound like y'all trying to keep something inside that y'all don't want the majority to see. Like I said, we've been lied to about UFOs and stuff. Nah, 1950, they don't exist. 2024, where they at?
You catch them on your ring camera. You can see them almost with the naked eye. Some of them. Everything in the 90s,
That junk crazy.
everything in the 90s was once shown. I feel like from sightings to cloning to people playing different roles, the whole shebang bang, bro. Like it all happened once before.
Like I said, and now everybody realizing what the truth is. Having yourself, well, having to think for yourself and having free will and be like, nah, like people understand now, like, nah, we ain't finna fall for that same bull jump. We not finna keep settling for less because we know we worth more. We not finna keep playing these games when we know we getting screwed over. And we see we getting screwed over, nah. And we know that we can do better. Everybody can do better. Come on. I said they don't want you to wake up. They want you to be trapped.
They don't want you to think for yourself, to do your own research, to have your own knowledge.
They don't want to teach togetherness. They want to teach you how to divide.
They don't want you to know how to thrive within your own home, within your own means, within your own families.
Because a lot of communities have been towed down by this so-called government. For real, for real.
Like we said in one of our pods, the old way of loving versus the new way of loving. The way we need to start fixing, to start healing, to actually start that sacrifice of how does this person really make me feel? To surrender yourself to the moment.
Even shoot, pray about it, meditate on it, whatever you got to do to reveal the truth to you.
Be vulnerable with yourself.
Take time for yourself.
Ask yourself, why are you spending the time around this person? Sacred moments, special moments. Are you going through an emotion? Are you present? If someone can ask you to recall a memory, can you recall it? Can you see it within your own vision? Are you present?
Being aware of everything that's going on around you.
Recalling a certain memory of someone's special moment can be a present to them that y'all can relive together. Time is a valuable instrument, is a valuable tool that we wish we had more of, but misuse the most. complain about what we do with it or what someone else does with it.
Right.
Use our times to pay attention to someone else and what they got going on instead of the inner workings of oneself or what we have in our own homes.
Exactly. Too many people are worried about the out. You need to be focused on the end, cleaning your house, cleaning your temple, cleaning your mind. Like that's the only way to survive. Everything's aligned.
And even if you want to pay attention to the outside, pay attention to something that's meaningful. Like ask the question why. Why is the election may or may not be happening? Why is the simple fact of certain celebrities being pushed, certain football players, certain narratives, stories, why are they being pushed to you? What is so loud that is trying to grab your attention that the quiet voice cannot be heard? That voice of reason, that voice of true knowledge, the answer that you're looking for,
True patience.
something that you're truly seeking. As they say, the answer is always within. But how do you know that's the answer for you if you're not willing to listen?
Nobody know you better than you know yourself. So be wary of what you consume and what you voluntarily get your stuff in, not knowing what's going on. Like I said before, your body is a temple. It really is. And when you tap into that side of yourself, you find the peace, you find the joy, you find the love, you find the blessings on top of blessings that, like, dang, understanding, like, I understood why I went through those tests. I understood why certain things didn't happen. I'm understanding that, hey, it's not always sunshine and rainbows, but it was worth it. They're gonna be ups and downs. They're gonna be wins and losses. Once you understand everything, just a lesson. Could be a small one, could be a big one, but remaining to take something positive from it, for sure.
A temple divided cannot stand. If I'm not mistaken, shout out to Kevin Gates or whoever said it. But a temple divided amongst itself cannot be stand. It can't stand the test of time. It won't be sturdy enough. Make your temple whole.
Change the world,
Be an energy bringer.
not a succubus.
Be a light giver. Stop trying to be a thief of people's happiness.
Exactly. Be who you called to be. Don't be ashamed.
What is it that you want most for you yourself? If you could have one thing
You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. That's a real line. Another real line. Roses can grow through concrete. Shout out to some of the motivational speakers that I just quoted for sure. But that's real. No matter what it look like I said, everybody get their time. Everybody get their time.
But what are you gonna do with your own free will?
What are you gonna do with your time?
You have the free will to change your life to whatever you decide to be, whatever road you want to pave. You will have red flags along the way. You'll you'll have helping hands along the way.
Exactly.
Sometimes you're gonna have a green light. You know, Steph Curry.
That's big facts.
But I'm talking about a NASCAR race. 500 laps. All gas, no brakes. What would you do if you had that type of freedom? The freedom that you don't have to worry about anything. The weights lifted off your shoulders. The bags that you carry slowly disappear, disintegrate within the earth. The lows of the depression slowly starts to rise up like an elevator going to the top floor. And a big hug for those with the anxiety that they just want to know more. It's okay. Grow as much as you want, whichever way it falls. But just know you have to be accountable for wherever it goes, right or wrong.
All sides, all angles. Got to be held accountable. Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours, and the decisions you make determines the outcome. So be wise of what you choose. Be cognizant of what you be thinking. Be in tune with your surroundings. Because you put yourself there. So are we gonna sit there? Or are we gonna say what's next?
Mistakes are okay.
Always.
As long as you won't learn from them, grow from them, change, prepare yourself that maybe if you get a second chance, you'll be ready. It may not be in the same form.
Facts. I mean something totally different. But do not miss your chance to blow. Shout out to him.
Don't miss your opportunity to redeem. Nah, because you're not a coupon. Don't miss your opportunity to rewrite your wrongs.
Rewrite history. They thought I was, but you see me in a Ferrari. That boy on TV.
Those who had faith in me, I'll make you proud still. Because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be who I am today.
Big facts.
You got to be able to give your love to those who actually ride for you. It's not a bad thing to give the love to those who actually were there. We don't always need haters. We need close friends. We need close family members. Ones that we call brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, family. That truly matters. No Vin Diesel. Family. That even if it gets crazy, the story gets out of order. It may take an expected turn that we never thought it would be. Can we give the love to those who were there? Just as we give the attention to the haters that helped us get to where we are.
Facts. Big facts.
It's time to spread the love, man. Whatever love you gotta give. It's time for all of us to come on our own common ground with this. Give the love that you can honestly give. And be honest with what you can give. Don't compare what somebody else can give versus what you do. Because whenever you clean your plate, you'll be able to give a little more. Whenever you're able to fix your temple, you'll be able to give a little more. The more you start to better yourself, the more you can be able to help everyone else. But as my brother said, the choice is yours. What are you going to do with your free will? How does your family truly matter to you? Your tribe, your clique, your gang, whatever you want to call it. Are you man enough, woman enough to hold them accountable? As in, I'm not going to set you up. I want you to succeed. I don't want to see you go down a dark road.
Facts.
I need us in high spots and high places. I need smart way of thinking. I need mechanics just as I need lawyers. I need teachers just as I need doctors. No lesser job is greater than another. And no greater job is lesser than any lesser than.
Nobody is better.
Yet nobody is worse. Because yeah, you may look at somebody who work at McDonald's, but yet you still there in their drive-through. You may not like somebody who work in that five-star company business, but yet you still got insurance through them. It's time to mean what we say. If we want to be unionized, then we need to come together. It's all up to us to come together on one accord. It's all up to us just to come together and just look in one direction. Which way do we want to go?
Because we can conquer anything.
As long as we come together, just as we go to bat for our best friends, for our homies, for our loved ones, we should go to bat for all our loved ones. We should not look at anyone any differently. Love people from a distance if you have to. Make peace with what things that you need to make peace with. Because it's time for the love to get back here. It's time to really understand what is in your heart. How is your heart? What are your intentions? Can you at least be honest with it? Who are you? How were you created? What made you you? Everything else will fall in place.
And that's why this is called Family Matters.